Hey, how are you? I'm Terry. I'll be your counselor today.
Hi.
And what's your name? Is that Angelica, as I see?
Yes,
Okay, well, it's
Angelica.
great to meet you. So what brings you in today? What's concerning you or what's going on?
So I'm here today because I've been having some issues with my family, and I've been trying to, I guess, navigate them, but I don't know really how to deal with them.
Okay, so it sounds to me like you're saying, I guess dysfunctional would be a good word. Would you agree with that?
Like, yeah, and in this case, I guess that's
Okay, I mean,
um
go ahead.
yeah. No, I'm just thinking that it is a strong word uh to hear, but I think it is an accurate word.
Okay, that's it's rough to grow up and go through things like that. I mean, got many clients that do relate to you. I can relate to you a little bit, but tell me a little bit about growing up and kind of what made it dysfunctional and how you kind of cope with that now.
So as I was growing up, so it all comes from my mom.
Hmm.
Like when she got divorced from her previous husband, this
Hmm.
husband, like at the time, he tried to kidnap two of her daughters, which are my aunts, because he didn't want her to take care of them. It was like a punishment for her leaving him. And he did got away with it, and then like he took these kids, and then they grew up in a different state, in a different place, with a different family who basically like neglect them, and many things happened there. And then my mom was like the one that survived, because at the time she was out with my um um I think I'm trying to explain it as it goes, but it gets like all confusing. But basically, like, she survived.
Hmm.
Um,
It takes a strong
and
person
then
to survive things like that. So I commend her for that.
yes, yes, she is. So so I think that fear of what happened, and everything, like, made her more like sensitive to
Hmm.
separation, and like in a way more paranoid to things. And then at the same time, she could be also neglecting things, or neglecting her kids without even noticing, because it
Let
was
me ask
like
how your
I think
relationship is with her currently. Do you guys have a speaking relationship or how's that?
I think currently it is good, I'll say.
Hmm.
um there are just some points in which it gets to what it was
Hmm.
uh when I was younger, and then that's when I think it's like difficult. Think we can stop here, but I don't know. Hi, good morning. My name is Angelica.
Hey, how are
I will
you?
be your good, and you.
I'm pretty good.
Your name is Terry, right?
Yes.
So, Terry, I will be your therapist today. I was wondering what brings you today here.
Been having a lot of trouble just growing up in a dysfunctional family and just it's kind of affecting me as an adult. Uh, Looking back on things, I've tend to started looking back on things a lot, and it started causing me a lot of personal issues to be. I don't want to be the same thing as my family was growing up, but I feel I have the same traits in me. Does that make sense?
It does. It seems that you don't want to be like them, but you are identifying some things that can relate
Hmm.
to what you have seen in them. Is that right?
Yes.
So when you say dysfunctional theory, um, what do you mean by that?
Um, Growing up, there wasn't a big support system. There was alcohol abuse by my mother, which continues to this day. Um, and when she drank, it was very, very verbal and emotional abuse, maybe 90% of that, and maybe 10% physical.
Mm.
And I've noticed my temper getting short and things like that. And I quit drinking because I don't want that, but I'm afraid that not dealing with this is going to lead to me following her footsteps.
So, first of all, I'm so sorry that happened to you because it's a difficult experience to, I think, to navigate and to process as you
Mhm.
grow up and as in the moment that you were living in. And and also I was trying to understand when you were saying that if you don't work on that, do you mean, or what do you mean by that?
I'm afraid I'll relapse and break my sobriety, to be honest. It's an everyday process, and I know I can't sit there and let past emotional things control it, but I'm finding a hard time, I guess, figuring out how to forgive, even though I don't want to. I know I need to. And that's
Mm,
just kind of troubling me right now.
yeah. I think I don't know if you want to